Let's talk about something really personal. A quiet moment that I think a lot of us know, but we don't really talk about. Let's explore the solitude of the midnight heart.
You know, this quote, it just hits you, right? It completely flips the way we think about crying. It suggests that tears aren't a sign of weakness at all. No, they're the evidence, the receipt, really, for all the strength you used up just getting through the day.
So, to really get why that strength gets so drained, we have to start with the day. Because for so many of us, the daytime is basically a stage, and we're all putting on a performance. Okay, let's be real. We all know this feeling, that unspoken rule that you just have to be okay. You have to keep it together, at work, with your family, even with your friends. It's like this constant, buzzing pressure in the background, telling you to put on a brave face, no matter what's actually happening on the inside. And this is where you can really see that tug of war. On one side, there's the mask we wear for the world. You smiled at work, you stayed quiet when you wanted to scream, you just pretended you were fine. But then, there's the reality. What was really going on? You were holding back tears, feeling like no one was listening, just buckling under that constant pressure. It's an impossible balancing act we do every single day, and wow, does it take a toll. So, that leads us to the big question. What happens when the performance is finally over? When the curtain comes down and everyone goes home? And that brings us to the next part of our journey. The safety of night. And we're not just talking about it getting dark outside. We're talking about the arrival of something else, a feeling of safety. I mean, just think about your day. You're constantly bombarded, right? Emails, texts, people needing things, what everyone expects from you. But then, night comes, and all that noise just fades away. And in that quiet, for the very first time all day, you can actually hear yourself think. Your own feelings finally get a chance to speak up.
So, when we say night here, it's so much more than a time of day. It's really the only safe space, isn't it? It's that time when the darkness feels like it's listening, but it's not judging. It's when you can finally be completely honest with yourself.
Okay, so if the night is our safe space to be honest, how do we speak that truth? What is the language we use? Well, that brings us to our last part, the language of tears. Because these tears, they aren't just water. They're heavy. They carry the weight of everything you had to hold in. Every little thing you push down all day long, it's all packed inside them. Crying is literally a physical release of all that emotional baggage. And when you break it down, what is that weight actually made of? Well, it's the unspoken words, the things you wish you'd said. It's the unmet expectations, the hopes you had that just didn't happen. It's broken trust. It's that deep, gut-wrenching loneliness. And yeah, it all comes back to that first thing we talked about, the crushing pressure to always be okay.
And that's the whole point, really. This isn't about falling apart. It's about letting go. It's a release, you know? It's like a cleansing process where your heart finally gets to drop the heavy bags it's been carrying around from the day's performance. So I want to leave you with one final thought. And it's not a question for me. It's a question for you. For those quiet moments when it's just you and the night, what is your heart holding in?